What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the one and only Tesla stock, why I'm still super bullish for the somewhat near-term and long-term futures. I'm also going to be talking about the overall stock market and the latest pieces of news that just came out that could definitely affect it and may affect Tesla in turn. I'm also going to be talking about the latest pieces of news affecting Elon Musk and Tesla, as Elon Musk has some new updates involving his selling situation. I'm also going to end the video with some tweets from Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend himself. He did tweet some very important things and like very important posts that we should be paying attention to if we are invested in Tesla. Now, before I say anything about Elon Musk's tweets, before I say anything about Tesla and what's going on with the market, I do have to mention some very important things first. First off, I'm not a financial planner, guys. This is all for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo, you're not only going to qualify for an iPhone 13 Pro giveaway, meaning you may win an iPhone 13 Pro by simply signing up, but you're also going to get up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500 by simply signing up with the link down below, guys. It's free money, and it's really up to you if you want to sign up. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So as you guys can see, Tesla's a little bit in the red today, but it's still looking pretty strong. It closed at about $1,088 per share, down 0.5%. Once again, very normal. It barely did anything today too significant, and it looks pretty strong right now. However, guys, I do need to talk about something that can dictate the market, at least Tesla, to some degree, and that is the S&P 500 and the overall market. Now, the S&P 500 was obviously a little bit in the red, but it did break another all-time high today. It went to almost $479. That's absolutely insane. However, guys, it is a little bit down compared to that. It just barely closed in the red, down 0.08%. Once again, very, very healthy, as it is still breaking all-time highs, looking very bullish. Now, why on earth do I have to talk about this in more meticulous detail? And that's because of the fact that next year we're going to see some rate hikes, and the Fed is going to be making some new changes. So CBS reported something very interesting, and this is something I need to talk to you guys about. We do have more data about the interest rate hikes that are coming out very soon. Economists said that we're going to see 3 hikes in 2022, 3 more in 2023, and they also say that this could start as early as March of next year, guys, very, very soon. However, guys, they do state that big economic weaknesses can be shown probably by summertime. So it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to take many months. This means that Jerome Powell is not just planning on tapering at a faster rate, but he also stated that inflation is becoming a lot more out of hand, which is why the Fed has to take these actions soon. So what is my point about this? My point is, look, we're not in March yet, guys. We're not in February. We're not in January. We're still at the end of December, which means that we have some time. And in that time, the market still is probably going to continue to rally the way it has been for some time. Now, look at this right here. This is also indicative, as the fear and greed index is now more on the greedy side than before. It used to be extremely fearful, then fearful. Yesterday it was at 53, I believe, and now we're at 56. So we're doing better. We're definitely improving, and this is a good sign for Tesla. So what does this mean? How is this going to affect Tesla? Well, if you look at Tesla's overall price movement for today, it was very similar to that of the S&P 500. It went up a little bit, then it dipped like right after. But if we bring up the chart over a longer time frame, we could see what on earth is going on. So we started to run up, right, guys? And I told you guys, we have that very, very strong resistance at around the $1,103 range, so around 1,100, right? So what's been happening is Tesla's been trading and touching 1,100, and it just stayed right below that because we have very strong resistance there, and we're still waiting to break it. Now, we are currently trading a little bit above the majority of the exponential moving averages. The RSI did go a little bit higher a couple of days ago, and it started to dip a little bit today. It still is at a relatively strong place at 66.32, and the MACD is getting closer to crossing with the 9-day moving average, which could actually mean that we may start trading a little bit sideways very soon. And the CCI did dip just a little bit, which is just an indicator. Once again, we could start to maybe dip a little bit or trade a little bit sideways. So I'm not saying that I'm guaranteeing that, but this is how I want to talk about tomorrow, okay? We have very strong resistance. I'm going to say the same thing I said yesterday. We have strong resistance at around 1103. If I drew out a Fibonacci extension, you guys would be able to see that, but it doesn't matter, guys. We have strong resistance at 1103. If Tesla manages to break 1100 and close above 1103, that would be a very bullish indicator. However, we have not done that just yet, and I do think it is possible for us to do that, and it is very probable. But there are some indicators showing that we may trade a little bit sideways and maybe take a little bit of time before doing that. So we may have to wait a couple of days. And at the end of the day, guys, Tesla has proven me wrong many, many times, and it may just happen tomorrow. So I don't truly know for sure if it's going to happen that soon. But I do want to let you guys know that the resistance is relatively strong. And it's going to take it's more probable it's going to take a little bit of time to actually break it. Now, there is the possibility we'll explode, but it's more probable that we're going to trade just below it for tomorrow. Now, once again, I could be wrong about that, and we may end up breaking it. If we do break it, that's a very bullish indicator, in my opinion. But right now, guys, we're not necessarily, it doesn't seem like we're going to do that quite soon. It may take a couple of days, if not a week or two, for us to really, really show that strength. But we're getting closer, guys. It's not a bad sign. Tesla's still looking very strong, and it's not necessarily the end, guys. Because remember, two main things. The first thing is, look, the market is getting ready for a big move, at least for the next couple of days, and I do think it's going to help Tesla to some degree. Tesla has a lot of fundamentals improving and some big projections, and they're going to crush it in the future. So with that said, guys, let me just talk about what on earth is going on with the news, because there are some important things to be paying attention to. Basically, Barron's reported that Elon Musk stopped selling Tesla stock, but there's another reason shares are up. And look, I do want to talk about that in more detail, so to speak. Elon Musk is coming to the end of his selling climax, and that's a very, very good indicator for Tesla, because the last time I looked at it, it was like he was 81% done and 84% done with exercising his options. But right now, he's basically coming to the end. That's the main thing. It's no longer a concern whatsoever, and that's a very good sign in my opinion. There are other big things going on, such as the market doing a lot better, that are improving Tesla, and there's a lot of excitement and momentum that's building up. But this in turn, guys, this is a very good bullish sign, because look, Elon Musk is no longer going to be selling the way he was. He's probably going to sell very small increments before he's basically done for the next few years. That's a very good sign. I also want to talk about this right here, another big piece of news, guys. This man named Sawyer Merritt, I apologize if I said his name wrong. He stated this right here. There's a sneak peek at the new Tesla Model Y deep crimson color that's coming very soon at the Giga Berlin. Once again, very, very awesome, guys. It's also probably going to come in Texas. This is a new color, which I think is really cool, and I just wanted to talk about that too. So once again, Tesla's coming up with these new products, new designs, which are very cool. That's also going to improve their customer service and their products. I also want to talk about this right here. Basically, it was stated that according to Electric, that Tesla is seen solving its high-class problem on demand outstripping supply in 2022. This is a very bullish indicator, guys, because of the fact that Tesla's getting better when it comes to production, because there were many supply chain issues, yet Tesla was prepared, and it seems like we're coming to the climax, or the ending of that situation. What does this mean now? Basically, there are analysts saying that Tesla is probably going to double its production to 2 million cars in 2022. Imagine what that's going to do for the share price, guys. And I know that there could be a market correction starting, but at the end of the day, it's kind of going to be a battle between those going long and those going short. And I still think that we do have some very good fundamentals coming, and some big bullish catalysts, such as them crushing their production rates. Very, very good in my opinion, guys. This is a very big bullish catalyst, and there are analysts saying that they're going to crush it over and over again, and the supply chain issues are becoming a thing of the past, in my opinion. I also want to talk about this right here, guys. We have some big pieces of news coming out, such as the fact that there's a Tesla Model S which ended up, going over 424,000 miles, and it's still going strong. You heard that right, guys. A Tesla Model S going 420 plus thousand miles. That's a very awesome piece of news, in my opinion. It just shows that these Teslas are not necessarily toys. They're not just going to break down after like 10,000 miles. They're going to keep going for miles and miles and miles, hundreds of thousands of miles, and they're capable of just going for very long distances, which is a very good sign, not just to improve the environment, but for buyers too. Once again, it just shows their durability, their sustainability, and it's a very good sign with how luxurious and strong these cars are. And I also want to talk about this right here before I get on with what Elon Musk was tweeting about. the fact that the Tesla Model Y body for structural battery pack spotted at a Gigafactory. Once again, check this out right here. We're seeing a new body which looks very, very cool. And that's a very interesting thing that we may be seeing that's announced at the Giga Texas. Now, that means that they're not just starting production, but they may be producing Model Ys too. Now, I think that's very awesome. And the thing is, now that we're seeing the body kits out there, it's a very keen indicator that they're about to start producing them, which is going to be absolutely huge. And I do think they're going to be announcing a lot more things like that in the first quarter of 2022. Once again, very bullish news, guys. They're improving their production. More Tesla Model Ys are going to be produced. And at this factory, too, guys, remember, this is most likely where the Cybertruck is going to start being produced too. Once again, a very bullish piece of news, guys. The Cybertruck being produced would be absolutely awesome, and I can't wait for what else is coming out in the future. So almost all the news was basically good, but I do have some big things that Elon Musk has been tweeting about. Basically, he liked this tweet right over here and states that Elon Musk had a massive year. So I do want to give Elon Musk some recognition and a shout out for this. He did become the richest person in the world. He paid the most taxes at over 11 billion, so it was maybe closer to 12 billion. He was hosted on SNL, the Time Person of the Year. It states that Tesla was delivering the most cars ever. He won a $3 billion NASA contract, took 8 astronauts to ISS for NASA, and Starlink launched 900 new satellites. So huge shout out to Elon Musk. He made a lot of achievements for this year, and I can't wait for what else is going to continue, because this does improve Tesla, because Elon Musk is one of the amazing great brains that are behind the production, the improvements of that company. And that's what I want to just put it out there, guys. If you are invested in Tesla, you're also investing in Elon Musk. And you, as you guys know, look at these achievements for this year alone. This is just insane. And I can't wait for what else is going to, go on for the future, which is why I'm still very bullish for Tesla. Now, look at this right here. He liked this tweet right here, which states that the Tesla Model S Plaid is the best car on the planet. My father-in-law was blown away as he drove the BMW for the last 20 years, yet this transition was seamless, once again showing how beast this car is. Elon Musk also tweeted about how it could get up to almost 1,000 horsepower, even more than that, and it's just an amazing car. So once again, Elon Musk liked this tweet. He's just reminding us of how great, Tesla's cars could be and what on earth the future holds. So with that said, guys, I want to thank every single one of you for listening. I really hope that Tesla can break past the $11,003 level of resistance very soon. It may take a little bit longer than I anticipate, or it may happen tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but if we break it, guys, then I'd be very bullish. If it takes a little bit longer, then we may not explode as quickly as I had anticipated in the past. But at the end of the day, guys, the company is doing well. They're absolutely crushing it, and think about the future. They are absolutely killing it. I can't wait for the future of this company, and I thank you for listening. So please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Tesla to the moon, and peace out.